Mike, thanks. We've heard several warnings about how vulnerable our identities are on public Wi-Fi. In tonight's Consumer File, Debbie Dujanovic tells us how a former master criminal is astounded many of us aren't listening to those warnings.
I have a payroll check here I'd like to cash.
Certainly.
Remember Catch Me If You Can? The 2002 movie showed us how young Frank Abagnale became so adept at fraud, he passed himself off as a pilot,
Frank Taylor, Pan Am, thanks for giving me a lift, boys.
a doctor,
Dr. Harris,
Yes?
do you concur?
Concur with what, sir?
and took on many other identities. He left a trail of forged checks and documents across the country, and now he warns us scamming has only gotten easier.
It's 4,000 times easier to do today than when I did it.
By satellite, he told KSL how new technology breeds crime.
So it is much simpler to do a lot of the things I did because of technology, and criminals will always use technology in a negative, self-serving way.
And one of the most fertile grounds for identity theft? Free Wi-Fi hotspots found at airports, hotels, coffee shops, and other places. In fact, a new AARP survey finds 70% of us use them to check our social media or emails. And a third of us even shop or bank while connected to a hotspot.
Actually do credit card transactions, do bank transactions, wire money, give out people their account number.
Abagnale says you risk putting your identity in the hands of hackers. Some might intercept unsecured data between a device and a hotspot, and other hackers might set up bogus networks with familiar-looking names, duping us into logging on and to share financial and personal info.
What I always do is I simply shut off my auto-connect to my Wi-Fi on my phone so that I don't have to worry that I'm walking through the airport and I'm going to pick up a fake network.
And while Abagnale got caught, many of today's cybercriminals won't be, because U.S. law enforcers can't keep up.
So once you lose your money, you're probably never going to get your money back.
And here are more recommendations that he has for you. Don't use a debit card. It makes the money in your checking account more vulnerable to thieves. And use a credit card, because if it gets stolen, your liability is zero. Back to you.
All right, Debbie, we've got to remember